Hey, what is up guys? So I got a replay of a duel today, and this one, it's not live commentary, but I'm commentating over the video and it's already sped up. The reason why I had to do this was because the video errored out at the very end of the video, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change who was going to win. Now, I was playing my stupid Klee deck, but I was trying something new, although I didn't draw any of the cards, except for Curry Bandit, which I didn't have the card I wanted to use it with. I was going to mess around with Klees and try to mix in Curry Bandit with the new Pot of Riches or Pot of Wealth card that came out. I was like, well, it could be really dumb. Let's just try it out just for the sake of trying it out. And I faced up against this guy who's playing the new Jet Synchron deck, and the deck is absolutely crazy, and I figured, just go ahead and attack it. I probably should have attacked with all the 3 little monsters, but I was like, well, if it's like, what if it's some random card that flips me and like it destroys something? And I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with it. I'm taking killer, just not dealing with any of your shenanigans today. And then he goes off for like an okay play this turn. I think he really should have just been in Quasar. He'd wanted to make Road Warrior, and I thought he was going to use it in combination with the card where you get to double its attack. And I was like, oh, okay. At that point, that makes sense why he didn't make Quasar, and instead he made that because Quasar technically could get over me, but that other warrior card, it's more style points, so I was like, okay, that's much cooler if he does that, and it OTKs me. But I kept on checking out his graveyard because I was like, well, what is his play right now? Because it doesn't look like he's going to go for it, because he would have just went attack, drop everything, and I was like, oh, okay, he's still going off. This guy had like an amazing hand too. Like I'm not getting salty over his amazing hand, but he definitely done goofed, I felt like, on this turn. Maybe he was newer to the deck. The deck is very complicated at times where you don't have your go-to plays, so I'm understanding about that, because like I've messed up so many times in Synchro decks where you're like, wait, I can make this, and then you totally screw yourself over by having like too many monsters on board. But nonetheless, he changed Call of the Haunting, gets back farmed. I'm like, okay, I guess he had Quasar technically anyways, so oh well to that. But it's okay, because Clear Effect does indeed stack. I wish I had that the other card in my hand so I can bounce back the Quasar, but it was already, like, I think it was like the first turn is where I went for Stealth or something like that. I attributed Stealth or something like that. But Stealth is much better when you are attributing a monster for Stealth, and then Stealth applies its amazing sexy effect. Now, it's interesting, I guess Shooting Star doesn't come back if it's special summoned by Quasar. I was unaware of that. I thought it was just like, if I remember properly, correctly, I think it just like special summons itself. I thought it was like placed on the field, because placing something on the field is different than special summoning it. Because sometimes it's like, it's different in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like, this card is placed on the field, it doesn't count as a special summon, so it doesn't count for like Maxi or something like that. When it comes back for a certain effect or something. Sometimes it does special summon, but he has like drunk Synchrons for days, and I was like, oh dude, I'm gonna get wrecked right here, because I don't have very many life points, and I was thinking he was going to equip a Armory Arm to his Drill Warrior. I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's only 29. Like, what do I have to worry about? But I'm like, oh no, it's that stupid junk Jet Synchron deck where, like, out of nowhere, you could just, like, take double battle damage, and then it doubles their attack. And I'm like, Phonon Dragon over here. You see me typing in chat. I didn't know that Phonon Dragon had to activate its effect to change its level, so you can only special summon. I thought that was its effect, period. Like, if you summon that card, I thought he was cheating, man. I thought he couldn't special summon to anything else except for by Synchro Summon, but that's only if he applies its effect, which, okay, I was like, oh no. So I end up taking some damage to the face, and then another 3,000, I'm like, oh no, only 850 life points, but it's cool, we still get that search for Stealth, and I'm like, we got this. And I was like, I didn't understand. He could have made Quasar the previous turn. I was trying to ask him like why, but then I don't think he had a reason why. I think he just kind of messed up. He was like, but he's like, you had 2 towers. I think he was trying to trash talk over here, but I mean, it's okay, because Stealth is, like, super strong, because you can't respond to Stealth. And also was a normal summon. I believe that card that he busted out, I can't see because this application I'm using to do voiceovers, the screen is too small, but I believe it's like, if I special summon, like, he can negate the summon. I was, like, rereading it again just to make sure, and then, like, he can't respond to, like, any of the cards. So I really do like Stealth. Stealth, to me, is an amazing card. And I was like, well, I'm only at 50 life points. What do I make here? And I was like, it's got to be Utopia. And I was laughing at myself for this. And I'm like, dude, everyone's gonna make fun of me, but like, I'm at so low life points to the point where like, I think it's a smarter move. I didn't want him to be able to just make something next turn, and I'm like, at this point, I think I've got game. He doesn't have very many things that he can go for in the extra deck, and I don't know what he said. what did I say? Regeki. Oh, I told him he was going to have Regeki like a boss. Like, that was the one card that I was super afraid of. I was like, dude, he's going to have Regeki, then he's going to summon like Level Eater, beat me down. I'm going to cry. But then I'm like, he'll probably go for like a Catastor over here. He ends up making a Catastor anyways. And I was like, wait, okay, if he's going for Catastor, he's going to attack him in the gate. I did some calculations. All I needed to do was to 101 and steal the Catastor. And then from there, I would have had game. And then I click on like Special Summon twice. And then the error occurs. And I was super salty about that. I was definitely upset indeed. But anyways, that was a duel. I had to re-commentate over it because, again, it errored out and then it caused my recording program to crash because of the error. I don't know what the heck happened there. But I would have made 101 and then I would have had that monster with 1800 attack still, and then he would have had a blank board, so it was going to be a game either way. But, wow. That was a pretty intense duel. I didn't think he would come back from that, but he did indeed come back at the very end with that play of making the card with the armory arm. I just didn't expect it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry there's a blank screen right here. Well, it's definitely just an image, but I, again, apologize for the error. But it was a pretty sweet duel, nonetheless. I had 2 towers out, and he got rid of both of them, and I was pretty impressed by that. Although, I mean, he did have a sexy, sexy hand. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Azneyes out.